Just got back to my hotel room. No, I didn't wash the shirt, so I smell even worse now. And I pulled a muscle in my back. I don't know how. Probably lugging around luggage. That's my air tag. Should have left the AC on in here. What does it say? 25 degrees Celsius. Anyway, I went to Uniqlo. And then I was gonna go to Don Quixote because it was right next to it, but I was too hungry. I got to Uniqlo around 11. I just got back and it's 2:30. I spent most of that time at Uniqlo just because I'm slow doing things. It's so hot in here. Anyway, yeah, I like peeked my head into... No, I went in Don Quixote. Did I say that? But on an empty stomach, immediately hit by 10 different soundtracks, and everything's bright and colorful. Like, that was a mistake. And I checked out their shoes section, one of them, but none of them seemed to fit me, like the slipper section. And I ChatGPT'd it, and if I'm a 7 in size US, then I'm a 24 centimeter? I don't know. But I still didn't find anything. Because my feet are very slim. So even if it says 24, it doesn't really fit me. So then, yeah, so Uniqlo, I was gonna stay longer, but I got hungry. So then I went to 7-Eleven across the street, because the one here that I went to yesterday has a place to eat, like sit down and eat, but this one didn't have one. So I left and then went to Don Quixote, which was like right next door. But I was like, no, I'm really hungry, I should eat something. And then it said there's a Yoshinoya nearby. So I tried to get there, but the gyroscope in this phone is wonky. So it told me I was going the right way and I wasn't. And the hunger, I still haven't eaten, what am I doing? Yeah, anyway. I didn't go to Yoshinoya. I went to stop in Don Quixote just to see what it was like. And then I went back to the 7-Eleven. Tuna salad, cucumber, lettuce, and mayonnaise sandwich. Salmon, I forget what this is called. Cheese and gummy. Give me a moment. So I Ubered. There and back. While I'm chewing, let me show you what I got from Uniqlo. I tried on like 15 different things. I got 3 things. All black. I realized checking the website yesterday and then going in person, they don't have flattering colors for my skin tone except black. and like I look good in black and then white. But the other colors they had, it's not right for me. I need like they were too pale. They were too like washed out. Anyway, is there a hanger? I think there's hangers here. I got a dress, a jacket, like a summer jacket, and a black skirt. Okay, let me, how am I gonna do this? Let me put the phone down. They didn't have extra small anything. And when I looked online yesterday and the sizing, it said I should wear extra small. But this, you can adjust the waist. So I did that and it looked fine to me. Jacket. Standard jacket. Very lightweight. And I got it to pair with the dress. Skirt. It's gonna take some mental gymnastics to feel comfortable in a dress and a skirt. Just because I struggle with being feminine. I'm working on it. Anyway, I feel like I was gonna show you something else, but I guess, receipts. Okay. It says the total was 11,000. Before I left, I did second word. Okay. Before I left, I filled this out. So 11,000 is like $60. So each one of these things is like $20. And then the food was 1,000 yen. So less than $9, maybe $6, I don't know. Oh, and then I wrote down telephone numbers. I don't even know if these would work on my phone. And then I wrote down some phrases to know. Like I had breakfast today downstairs, hotel breakfast, and then I looked at the pamphlets in the lobby, and you know, the tourist pamphlets, and one of them had a page of like common phrases, so I took a picture and then rewrote them to study them. And these ones too. And then I tried to plan for visiting Don Quixote and Uniqlo. So where are the fitting rooms? I didn't need to know any of this. Like, can I try this on? Where are the fitting rooms? And then what they might say in response. Anyway, I was gonna say something. I'm gonna eat some cheese. Oh, and yesterday, after the video I made, I watched more TV. And I watched a whole, like, sumo wrestling thing. It seemed very important. And it looks like a foreigner won. He looked foreign to me. And I didn't think it was, like, I didn't start at the beginning, I don't think. Maybe, like, I missed 20 minutes of it. It was just round after round, in increasing class, weight class, whatever. And he wasn't doing well. So I was like, oh, no way this guy is gonna win the whole thing. But he did. But, and as I was watching it, I was like, there's a lot of weird stuff going on. Like, ritual, ceremonial stuff. So I ChatGPT, like, everything, like, why do they do this? Why do they hold this? Why are they making this gesture? And the winner gets a stack of envelopes, which I assumed was money, and it kind of was. But then when the foreigner finally won, there was no money that round, or there was no sponsors. But then he ended up winning like 2 massive giant trophies. So I don't know, maybe it was implied that he got lots of money. More baseball. Can I just turn this on because I wanted some background noise while I talk. In fact, I think it's too quiet. Because I don't know if anybody's able to hear me. I remember what I was gonna say. In the dressing room, there was like 2 attendants, and I went like 3 times. And if they see that you're wearing makeup, which I technically am, they give you like this really disposable sheer cotton like bag to put over your head, to prevent the transfer onto the clothes. And it's so extra, but I get it. And so that's why my hair is a mess. Food is good. It's really good. What else? I slept well. I hope that means my jet lag is almost gone. When I got this, it's not very cold, and this says salmon. I hope it's cooked then. I don't know why that's not cold. I did wake up at like 2 in the morning, and I'm like, oh, I wonder. I couldn't do math. I can't really do math, but I was like, oh, let me check in with my church because they do a live stream. And so I went to their app, and it was actually going on. So I watched it, what was left of it. But it was this lady I don't particularly enjoy listening to, but I did anyway. Yeah, and then I woke up at like 6:30 a.m. and then I went to breakfast. And I didn't mention this yesterday, the last video. When I went to breakfast yesterday, there was a flea on me. I don't know where it came from. I was like in my clothes, the same ones I was wearing. No, I don't know, different ones. But I went down, got seated, and then looked at my wrist, and there was a flea, like a literal flea. So I caught it and I killed it. There was like no one else eating breakfast because I went right at 6 when it opened. There was like one other person there. I don't know if a tourist had fleas or if a staff had fleas. Like, that was very alarming because I didn't know what to do. Like, what do you do in that situation? But today, no fleas. But I did see something bit me. Something bit me here. That was this arm too. I don't know what it is. Something bit me on this arm too. They don't look like flea bites though. This jacket is very comfortable. Okay then. This is their this is called Airism. It's like their line of like moisture wicking, sun friendly clothing. So I had to get something of that sort. I tried on a bunch of shirts, all kinds of shirts. I don't like any of them. I think the shirts I need extra small. It just didn't flatter me. Okay. I kind of want to try on the dress, but I should eat because I keep getting distracted. Yeah, that's it for now.